Clyde, I went back and reviewed your swing report we did in September of 2013, and we'll attach a link to it in this email. That report covered putting, chipping, and full swing, but I am replaying for this report some of the sections of what we covered in the full swing. I see two things in your swing I'd like you to work on. One is the pre-swing routine. I want you to try to soften your arms and grip up so that you can create a limberness and a waggle in your hands and arms. This will allow you to have more wrist hinge at the top of the swing. The second is to consciously think about having an early wrist hinge as you take the club back. What you need to do is load the hands in so that when you swing at the golf ball you have something to unload, and so that there's a natural snap of the club head through the ball, a natural release of the club through the ball. I think if you just revisit that video and that will bring back some of those feelings and sensations that you need to have to recapture your good swings. I've stopped both of these swings at the top of the backswing, and the swing on the left, the video you sent me, is as far back as you took your club, and it shows how little you've hinged your wrist or loaded your hands. And on the right was the one in September of one of your swings after we worked quite a bit on hinging the wrist more. And you hit a lot of good shots with that swing on the right. When you don't fully load those hands and wrist, then you have difficulty having a good release through impact. And without that good release, you're going to too often leave the club face open, and you'll have insufficient club head speed in order to hit the shot that you want to hit and are capable of hitting.
We're not changing the mechanics. We're changing the internal tension, and you're just consciously becoming very aware of your grip pressure and soft forearms right now. It's a lazy swing.
I would take all four of those.
Absolutely.
Anytime.
I want to investigate your ability to hinge more.
Okay.
Why don't you just get your driver and take it back here. Let me see, what is the maximum, so your range of motion in your hands. You need to increase your range of motion in some part of your swing. I think it'll be much harder for you to try to increase your range of motion in your shoulders. We're just holding stiff.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry. But I think there is some opportunities to increase range of motion in your wrist.
Yeah, there is, yeah.
I'm asking you to be much more pliable in your hands and in your fingers if you're just hammering something. So let me see you just take it back here as if you're hammering the ground right there. Now can you point that butt in? See, right now your butt in the handle's right here.
Yeah.
Can you take it to its level? You didn't really turn more. You just kind of folded your arm a little bit more. So how quickly can you point? So right now my butt in the handle's pointing right here at me. Right now it's pointing at the golf ball.
Yeah.
My hands are waist high. So how quickly can I cock my wrist and point that club there? So what I'm seeing from you, and your hands get waist high, you haven't really done anything.
I haven't.
So I want you to just practice a quick rehinge, an early hinge of the wrist. How fast can you turn? See, my right elbow's right here. It's not up here.
Yeah.
It's right here, but I've got the butt in the handle pointed right there. So I need to see what you're, there you go. That's what I want to see more of. Good. I said, I want you to make a loud swish sound. And then get up to the ball and just make a loud swish sound through the ball. So let me just, you're swatting the bee down there. And make sure that you're loading that wrist and you're not hitting, you're swishing.
Okay.
Good. Break that up next tee. Just swat it. best drive you hit today?
That was